Meanwhile, another 20 cases of COVID-19 were identified yesterday. 9 of them are returnees from Saudi Arabia.
3 relatives of the COVID-19 cases from the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Center were found in the Kandakadu area, and another one was detected from Palmadulla. The other cases are returnees from Qatar, India and the UAE. At present, the total number of COVID-19 cases reported in the country stands at 2,724. Of them, 678 are currently being treated at hospitals. The number of recoveries from the virus stands at 2,035. Chief Epidemiologist Dr. Sudat Samaravita stated that there may be further reports of infected people associated with the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Center. Director of the Primary Healthcare System Empowerment Project Dr. Jayasundara Bandara stated that the procurement process for the importation of test kits has been commenced. He further stated that the PCR test kits required for 1 month are in the possession of the government.
The number of deaths from the coronavirus around the world has surpassed 605,000, with the United States the worst affected country. There are over 14.4 million confirmed cases. Hong Kong has recorded its highest one-day increase in cases since the pandemic began.
Hong Kong recorded more than 100 cases in a 24-hour period over the weekend, the most since the pandemic took hold in late January. The health authorities said there were 108 new cases, 83 of them local and 25 imported. Hong Kong Bank shut scores of branches in late January when the first wave of the coronavirus cases hit the city. The territory's chief executive Carrie Lam promised that authorities would carry out 10,000 tests a day and also made wearing face masks compulsory in indoor public spaces. Face coverings were already mandatory on public transport.
We now cross over to Newsfirst Weather Center, where Ruha Zairfan is standing by.
Issuing a weather advisory for today, the Department of Meteorology stated that rainfall exceeding 100 millimeters can be expected in the western, Sabaragamuwa central and southern provinces for the next 12 hours. Now, in the 24-hour which ended at 8 am today, the highest amount of rainfall was reported in Kegol with 219 millimeters. Landslide early warnings were issued for multiple localities in the Colombo, Kalutara, Kegol and Ratnapura districts. The warning issued at 9 in the morning today will be effect for a period of 24 hours. Also, an amber alert was also issued for the Colombo district, Kalutara district, Kegol district and Ratnapura. Further, landslide watch warning was issued for the Alpitia, Nagoda, Niyagama localities in the Gaul district.
TRA area in Gaul received 160 millimeters and at Kandura 137.5 millimeters of rainfall. Megahatan in Kalutara received 117 millimeters of rainfall. The Met Department said that the Parakadu area in Ratnapura received 106 millimeters and the Pasyal area in Gampa received 100 millimeters of rain. Meanwhile, the Met Department added that the wind speed in the sea areas could increase up to 50 kilometers per hour.
Now, low-lying areas in several parts of the island have been inundated due to the prevailing weather condition. Meanwhile, several landslides were reported across the island.
This was a manner in which the Pamunkada Arch area was inundated. 5 shops at the Katia junction in Nugegoda were inundated this morning. The section of the Southern Expressway between Imaduwa and Pinnaduwa will be temporarily closed. The Road Development Authority said that the road was closed due to a landslide in the area near the 102nd kilometer post. Due to this, the Road Development Authority urged the motorists to use alternative routes. Meanwhile, several low-lying areas in the Mathura district have been inundated due to heavy rains this morning. Several low-lying areas in Hirumbura, Beligala and Karapiti areas in Gaul were inundated. Our correspondent said that due to this, a vehicle movement along the roads have been disrupted. Houses and roads in many parts of Galle have been inundated due to heavy rains this morning. Due to this, power supply in the area has also been disrupted.
Thank you very much, Ruhasa, for that comprehensive update. In more local news, police states that complaints have been received against 29 candidates for violating election laws.
Senior DIG in charge of elections, Priyantha Vijayasuriya, stated 3 candidates who violated election laws have been arrested. They are candidates for the Puttlam, Kurunegala and Jaffna districts. He also stated disciplinary action has been taken against 5 police officers who were on duty in violation of election laws. The officers include OICs of the Polonnaruwa and Jayala police stations. Senior DIG Priyantha Vijayasuriya stated a police officer of the Ministerial Security Division has been suspended for violating election laws. The other officers have been transferred. So far, 207 complaints have been received regarding violations of election laws. 222 persons have been arrested in this regard. The number of vehicles taken into police custody is 64. Senior DIG Priyantha Vijayasuriya further stated that 50 criminal complaints have been received regarding the election.
An interim report from the Special Committee on the demolition of King Bhuvanekabahu's Assembly Hall in Kurunegala is expected to be handed over to the Prime Minister on Wednesday. Member of the committee, geologist Prasad Ranasinghe, said the committee will start preparing the interim report today.
The 5-member committee appointed by Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa will be led by the Director General of the Department of Archaeology, Professor Senra Disanayaka, District Secretary of Kurunegala, RMR Ratnayaka, archaeologist TG Kulatunga and Prasad Ranasinghe, as well as Director of the Cultural Fund, Architect Sumedha Mathuta, are the other members of the committee. Prime Minister ordered the committee to provide an interim report before the 23rd of this month. The committee also inspected the premises last Saturday. The building, which is believed to belong to the 13th century Kurunegala Kingdom era, is a monument which is considered as an archaeological reserve under the Antiquities Ordinance number 9 of 1940.
An army soldier died in an accident that took place on the Nugegoda flyover this morning. The police said the accident took place when a bus overtook another vehicle and collided head-on with an army pickup that came in the opposite direction. The driver of the pickup died in the collision. 2 other soldiers who were injured in the accident were admitted to the Kalubovila hospital. Police further said the driver of the bus was arrested in relation to the accident.
Party leaders. Political update.
In a political news, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa attended several rallies in Monoragala. He made the following views during a rally in Badal Kumbura.
අපි දන්නවා මේ මොනරාගල දිස්ත්‍රික්කය කියන්නේ ලංකාවේ දෙවෙනියට තියෙන ලොකුම දිස්ත්‍රික්කය.
Monoragala district is the second biggest district in the island and majority are women. What I mean is 51% of the population are women. So when you cast the vote, think about it also. UNP government handed over things to us in a temporary basis. When we were to bring a fund act, they opposed it. They said they will defeat us. However, we don't like to be defeated. So we did not put it forward. So we kept the act aside and dismissed the parliament using the president's power. When we asked funds to eradicate COVID-19, they said no. Now UNP is divided and there is no fight of capturing power in the country. They are fighting to capture Sirikota.
අද එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂය දෙකට කැඩිලා. එයාලගේ සටන මේ රටාල්ලට සටනක් නෑ යාළුවා. එයාලගේ සටන දෙන්නේ සිරිකොත.
Another rally of the United National Party was held in Dambulla under the patronage of its leader, Ranil Wickremesinghe.
ජනතාව විශ්වාස ලැබුව ආණ්ඩුව මොකද්ද කරලා තියෙන්නේ?
What has the government trusted by the people done? That is all I ask. $3,000 was given by the government of Australia for them to live. What did they do here? They increased the electricity and water bills. The people are committing suicide when they are living. We have proposed to provide 10,000 rupees for those who lost their jobs. There is only one party to control COVID-19. Log on to unp.lk.
එක පක්ෂයයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ වැඩසටහන ump.lk කියවයි.
Was made public this morning at the main office of the party today. Leader of the Samagi Jana Balawege, Sajid Premadasa, and many senior party officials attended the event. Meanwhile, a Samagi Jana Balawege, a public rally was held in the second mile post area in Puttlam. The rally was held under the patronage of Sajid Premadasa. One faction tried to put forward a group and lead the youth. We will give chances to young ideas and to the participation of youth. The youth in our country have been beaten after taking part in many political organizations. In our party will not favor anyone. We reject the systems run by political lackeys. We should give priority to ideas of young people. From that, we bring to a close this edition of Lunchtime News on Election First. For details of the stories and much more, simply log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. For the News First team, I'm Martin Satyanesan along with producer Senita Sena Nayaka. Have yourself a wonderful day.